Yo, what up? It's your boy G-Nick 10. I have no one to cuddle with in this cuddle weather coming back at you with part 31 of Yakuza 4, where we just did the first full chapter of Kazuma Kiryu, where Hamazaki washed up. Haruka hates Hamazaki because he stabbed me, and we were helping Hamazaki, and we had to fight the damn Saito from the penitentiary number 2, and we met up with Yasuko, and we're gonna get Yasuko back to Kamurocho. Kiryu's going back to Kamurocho, and then which means the suit's coming on, and then Hamazaki likely is dying, but it's Yakuza, so you never know. Chapter 2, to Kamurocho. What a name. What a name for a chapter. Hanamura. Leaving already, Ma-chan? You know, Zao-san, you've been a better friend to me than I've ever been to you. Don't be ridiculous. You know that's not true. I'm just sorry the truth turned out to be so harsh. Your father murdered by another man on the force, I can barely believe it. You're telling me... Something about all this doesn't sit well with me. How will your father's spirit ever find peace? I think he'll be just fine. Huh? Chief Hasai Soguichi-san, they were tired of being used by Munakata and Katsuragi all these years. Hmm? The two of them spent their whole lives serving others. But their final moments, those were theirs. Oh, he shot himself. He didn't shoot Zhao, he shot himself. When that scene, when it went outside, killed himself. Damn. Those were theirs and theirs alone. They went out following their own brand of justice. Ah-chan. Suguichi-san must have known telling me the truth what happened 25 years ago was signing his own death warrant. But he did it anyway. And Chief Hisai, he took his own life in order to spare you, me, and Mei Hua. That explains what he said on the phone before he shot himself. Both of them will be dealt with. Yeah, Chief Hisai told Munakata I was dead so he'd stop coming after me. He spared my life so that I could do what's right, so that I could do what he never could. You mean bring Munakata down? Exactly. But how are you going to do that, Ma-chan? Munakata is one of the most powerful men in one of the top police institutions in the world. Well, I don't think I'll be getting much help from my fellow officers, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Ni hao! Akiyama-san. Phew. This shit's really hit the proverbial fan, huh? You're telling me. Anyway, what's up? You wouldn't swing by here without a good reason. You know, sometimes it's depressing how sharp you are. What happened? District Attorney goons showed up at my office, started tearing up the place apart at the seams. Not to mention, they chucked me out on the street. Wait, they're investigating Sky Finance. On what grounds? They said they're looking into some kind of coercion. The exact terms eluding me at the moment. Anyway, the issue is my test. They said I'm forcing people to do stuff they don't want to do in exchange for money. Classic coercion case, I guess. It's like I can hear the words coming out of the DA's mouth himself. Anyway, I didn't know where else to turn, so I thought I'd drop by here. Looks like I caught you at a bad time, though. Want me to come back later? No, your timing actually couldn't be better. Oh yeah? Yeah, I need a hand with something, Akiyama-san. Interesting. Are they gonna cliffhanger it? Yep. Am I here in my suit? Yep. March 13th, 5 p.m. Kiryu-san. This town looks the same as always, but I can tell something's not right here. There's no time to waste. Let's go find your brother. Right. But before we do, there's something I need to ask you. Follow me. We going to New Serena? Can't think of a better place to talk than New Serena. Yasuko-san, there's a bar near here that I used to go to back in the day. We can catch our breath there for a bit. Okay, I'll follow your lead. What's this truck doing here? Is someone moving? Head upstairs in the alley around back and tear Sky Finance to shreds. We're not leaving until we haul every last document they've got. Whatever they try and say, just tell them we're under our orders from the district attorney's office. That's all they need to know. Now get a move on. The DA. I wonder what happened. Is that Date? Of course it is. Of course it's Date. Why wouldn't it be Date? Just a minute. Kiryu. Date-san. Here we are again. What's going on, Kiryu? You show up in a guy's bar and don't even drop him a line first? Sorry for not letting you know, Date-san. I have some business in town. Work never ends for an ex-fourth chairman, huh? You've got that right. Anyway, this is Yasuko Saejima. I'm here helping her with a little something. It's nice to meet you. Oh, the pleasure's all mine. I forget the voice I gave him. He's a knockout, Kiryu. How'd you end up bringing a girl like her back here, huh? Whatever you're thinking, I guarantee you've got the wrong idea. Let's leave it at that. By the way, where's Mama? Gone for the week. Family trouble. You know how it goes. And you're holding down the fort while she's gone? Yep. It's a real pain with my other work and all, but she insists we keep it open for the regulars. Lucky for us that she does. Now, Kitty, what's this little something you need to take care of? Oh, right. You mind taking a seat, Yasuko-san? Please. I just need to ask you something before we head out to find your brother. Okay. So what does he want to ask me? Sorry if this is a blunt question, but why do you need to see your brother so bad? Bad enough to murder for it? Wait, you what? Kiryu-san, is this really the best place to? Don't worry about Date-san. He's an ex-detective, yeah. But we can trust him, I promise. He'd never turn you in without hearing what you had to say first. Isn't that right, Date-san? Well, yeah, that's right. Always putting Date in bad positions. Now tell me the truth, Yasuko-san. Why would you go so far for your brother? Yasuko-san. Come on. It's because Taiga is everything to me. I owe him my life. What? I'm serious. If it weren't for him, I would have died years ago. Go on. Have you ever heard of a living donor kidney transplant? Oh yeah, read about those things all the time. That's when they give you a kidney for one of your relatives, right? They say you only need one after all. Right, the truth is I'm a recipient of one of those living donor transplants. And your brother's the one who gave it to you, huh? That's what you meant by you said you owe him your life. Yes. Hold on. Getting a transplant like that from your sibling isn't all that uncommon. I'm not judging or anything, but do you really owe him that much for just a kidney? It's not that simple. Think you can explain? The kidney I got, it wasn't Taiga's. He wasn't a match. What? Different blood types? Well, yes, but... What? Why couldn't you get the transplant from your brother? Yasuko-san. I think I get what's going on here. You and Taiga aren't actually siblings. Kiryu! He's right. Taiga is my stepfather's son from his prior marriage, while my mother had me before she and my stepfather ever even met. Then where'd you find a match? Since my mother had already passed, Taiga tracked down my biological father and begged him to donate his kidney to me. Dajima. Beyond the regular difficulty of finding a kidney donor, my blood type is extremely rare. A direct relative was my only hope for a match. Once Taiga learned that, he spent every waking moment of his life scouring the city until he found my father. He was only 15 years old at the time. Still just a kid, huh? I had honestly given up hope. Before my mother died, she told me my father was nothing more than an abusive drunk with no chance of ever changing. Based on what I knew, it seemed likely he was already dead. Even if he wasn't, I didn't want to live knowing I owed my life to such a horrible man. At the time, I would have rather died than continue on carrying a part of him inside me. But Taiga wouldn't take no for an answer. He said no matter what happened, he would take care of me. Then he found your dad? Yes. Well, where was he? In Kansai. He had started working for a Yakuza organization called the Omi Alliance, handling the dirty job nobody else wanted to touch. The Omi? That's right. Taiga went alone to Kansai, knowing full well that my father was a Yakuza, but... Sorry. Oh! Let me guess, they tried to extort him. Exactly, a Yakuza through and through. My father demanded a massive sum of money in exchange for one of his kidneys. How much cash are we talking here? 30 million yen. 30 mil, that's a ton now, but it was a fortune back then. How was a kid ever supposed to get his hands on that kind of money? He wasn't, that was the point. But Taiga didn't give up. He started fighting thugs in the streets of Kamurocho, trying to scrape together whatever funds he could. That would never work, not for cash like that. It didn't, not until Sasai-san from the Tojo clan stepped in. He gave Taiga the 30 million under one condition. He joined the Sasai family. That's how he ended up in the Tojo. All that time, Taiga never turned his back to me. Even when it seemed like all hope was lost, he supported me. He dropped out of high school, gave up on his dream of becoming a teacher, even joined the Yakuza for me. So that's what you meant by you said you owe him your life? That's right. He's everything to me. Not only did Taiga literally save my life, but he gave me the will to keep on living. Yasuko-san. To be frank, I don't really care whether or not he killed those 18 men. Even if the real killer is still at large, none of that matters. Whatever happened, Taiga is still my brother. I need you to stay here for now. Try to relax, calm down a bit. Huh? That's cold, Kiryu. Can't you see how bad she needs this? Yasuko-san, imagine you found out Saejima was already dead. What would you do then? Take your own life? Kiryu, the blunt man. Yasuko-san, you keep saying you owe Taiga your life. And I get it. We all rely on other people. It's hard to keep going without someone loving you, supporting you, pushing you onward. But in your case, Taiga's become more than that. He's not just support, he's your reason to keep living. I know life hasn't been easy for you. Losing your parents is one of the worst pains imaginable. You had to bear that burden at a far younger age than most. But having a hard life doesn't excuse the way you've lived. Not that I have any right to talk. I've made my fair share of mistakes. Kitty! I understand why you feel so strongly, but that emotion has led you to some bad decisions. It's not a stretch to say it's completely clouded your judgment. So, I need you to stay here while I go figure out where your brother is. It's for your own good. But, idiot. Don't worry, I'll find him. And I'll make sure you two are reunited. I promise. But for now, you just need to be patient, okay? Yes, thank you. Thank you, Yasuko-san. Take care of her for me, will you? Do you even have to ask? Yeah. You don't need to tell me for the 17 millionth time. Fine, Saejima. Hold on a sec, idiot. What's wrong? There's something I need to tell you. Couldn't really say it in there. Does it involve Yasuko-san? You bet. If she found out about this, she'd just end up getting herself into more trouble. Well, what is it? Well, you only just got here, so you probably haven't noticed, but the whole town's been kind of on edge lately. Because of Saejima? Partially, I'm sure. But there's more to it than that. Word on the street is Majima and Saejima linked up a few days ago. What? Yep. I hear Majima and his boys line the whole damn street to keep the cops off Saejima. Huh. So they've already met. Speaking of, Date-san, do you know where I can find Majima-san? I need to talk to him as soon as possible. Not just about Saejima. Majima-san might be able to tell me more about the connection between the top police brass, Jingu, and the Tojo clan. The police? What are you talking about? Sorry, but I can't say more than that. Just know that people are gunning for the Tojo. And no matter what's going down, I need to hear Majima-san's side of the story. Alright, last I heard, he'd taken root up on the top floor of the Millennium Tower. Starting there is your best bet. Great, thanks, Date-san. Alright, do we have green question marks? I got an email. We do have green question marks. Kiryu, come to Yoshida Batting Center. Let's finish what we started 4 years ago. 4 years ago, huh? That could be just about anybody. Guess I'll find out what it's about if I drop by Yoshida Batting Center. Oh, yep. There's, yep, we got some story. Yuya, look, I get where you're coming from. Just calm down for a second, Shinya. You don't get a damn thing. You're too soft, man. You know the rules, Yuya-san. If a customer ducks out on their bill, it's the host's responsibility. Mitsuru knew that when he let his girl run up that huge tab. You're not wrong. Those are the rules. I've seen it happen time and time again in this biz. And sure, I'm being easy on Mitsuru, but he deserves a little slack with how hard he works. Besides, the kid's a real high earner for us. We just gotta let this one mistake slide. He'll learn from it, and we'll be better off in the long run. But for now, yeah, of course I'm gonna help him. And what, Stardust is gonna eat the $5 million he lost? He'll pay it, don't worry. Just not yet. Hitting him with all that once would bankrupt the poor kid. Come on, are you gonna bail everyone out who fucks up from now on? Stardust will go under in a blink of an eye. Kazuki-san would never have let this bullshit slide. Did Kazuki go home? Hey, Yuya. Problem so big you had to take it outside, huh? Oh, Kiryu-san! I didn't know you were back in town. Just for a bit while I take care of some business. Well, I would have dropped by with a gift or two if you'd let me know first. Don't sweat it. We've known each other for too long to be worried about those kinds of formalities. By the way, how are things going at the club? You and that kid really didn't really look like you were seeing eye to eye. Sorry you had to see that, Kiryu-san. So, what's going on? That's this host we have, Mitsuru. He let one of the customers run out on a 5 million yen tab. Ouch, I hear that's a pretty common thing, though. It is. But Sue is one of the hardest workers we've got, too. And I can't even begin to tell you how much business he's brought. He's just kind of unlucky this time, so I want to give him a hand somehow if I can. That's the Yuya I know. I just don't know, Kiryu-san. You think I'm too soft on them? Jinya seems to think so. Pretty sure Kazuki-san's called me soft at least once too. Is wanting to help my host out really so bad? Yuya. But hey, you don't need to hear all this. I should be getting back inside anyway. Gotta do my part to keep Stardust the top host club in Kamurocho. I appreciate you lending an ear though, Kiryu-san. Thanks! Can't do these voices anymore. Maybe I should head inside and see what Kazuki has to say about this. Well, yeah. Sub-stories. Been a while, Kazuki. Oh, Kiryu-san! It sure has. How are things going? Well, enough, I guess. You guess? Are you worried about what's going on with Yuya and Shinya? Huh? You heard about that? Yeah, I saw them going at it outside the club earlier. Sorry you had to see that. Not exactly the image we want to project into the world. Even though he's the manager now, Yuya can still get a bit hot under the collar sometimes. I wouldn't worry about it. It's nice to see a man have passion for his work, and it seems to me he has it in spades. Agreed. That's why I chose to let him take over as manager. I knew I could count on him when things went south. Speaking of which, what do you think he should do about the whole tab situation? Like I said, Yuya's the manager now, so I fully stand behind whatever decision he makes, of course, but... But what? Well, a lot of times when a host lets a customer run up a big tab like that, he has some kind of ulterior motive. Oh. That's my opinion, at least. No matter how young, green, or easy to manipulate a customer may be, it doesn't make sense to advance someone that kind of credit. 5 million yen is no small amount. Still, it's not unheard of. True enough. Usually, though, it's a case of the host needing to boost his sales figures. The easiest way to accomplish this is to pressure a customer into ordering pricey drinks. But for some reason, I don't believe that was the case this time. Honestly, I have the feeling Mitsuru was set up. Set up? Who would do something like that? Good question. Even if that were the case, though, I can't simply take matters into my own hands. Yuya is the manager, which means he's the one who needs to handle these kind of problems. I guess what happens to Mitsuru all depends on Yuya's skills as a manager, then. As he's dancing with someone. You know, at times I think Yuya is too kind for this job. Maybe Kazuki's right. Sometimes Yuya is too nice for his own good. Wait, but okay. Okay. To my dear apprentice. Oh god. Sotaro Komaki. Komaki, here. It's been ages, kitty. You come see. If you're here in Kamurocho, come see me. I'll be waiting at my dojo in the Dragon Palace. It's a text from Master Komaki. I wonder if he had one of his apprentices write this. Komaki Dojo is inside Dragon Palace on Park Boulevard. I should probably stop by when I have the time. I just want to see if the dude is in Public Park 3. No. So what was the point? Can I go? What? What? But. Oh. Okay. I guess we'll just leave that one open then. Go to the batting center. I have no idea. no clue. Another New York hot dog. Look at that. I'm so confused. So confused. Kazuma Kiryu-san, yes? Who's asking? My name is of no importance. I take it you read the email. Please step inside. Guess I'm going in. Kiryu, I've been waiting. Do I know you? I'm not surprised you don't remember me, but I've had my brain I've had you on my brain non-stop these past 4 years. Already know. You already know. It's time. Contractual obligations. Don't tell me you forgot what you said to me. You felt like swinging a bat around and we were gonna be the curveballs. If you say so. I say a lot of things to a lot of punks. That didn't jog your memory, but the nickname stuck with me ever since. I've had guys calling me curveball for years. Think, man, you got in a fight here with a gang called the B Kings. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. And I'm their leader, at least. I was, at least. Oh, right, you're the ones who went after Takashi when he tried to leave the gang. Heh. I thought you were just some random punk. Looks like you've done pretty well for yourself in the meantime, though. I take it those are your fans outside? Heh. You bet they are. I take it you don't keep up with this kind of stuff, so let me fill you in. These days, everyone knows me as a professional baseball superstar, Keisuke Baba. I've made more TV appearances than I can remember. Oh, yeah? Yeah. In other words, I don't have a lot of open slots in my schedule, yet here I am asking you out to a dump like this. You know why? You said in your message you wanted to settle things? That's right. It's been gnawing at me all this time. You tried to make me out like to be the bad guy back in the day, but Takashi's the one who made the wrong choice. That's when I decided I was going to prove that I was right. Everyone needed to know the truth. So you started playing baseball? I don't think I see this connection. Of course you don't. You see, the very concept of right boils down to nothing more than whatever the powerful say it is. You've seen those self-help books where successful people tell you how to be successful yourself, right? Having power makes everything you do valid, man. As long as you're powerful, right and wrong don't matter to you. Everything you do becomes right. And whatever came before was just a step on your path to success. So by becoming rich and famous, I'm proving that all the choices I've made till now were the right ones. Heh. That's the same kind of logic that got your crown knocked off in the first place, B-King. Finally remembered, huh? Good. So now what? Don't tell me you want to slug it out again. I told you, I'm a major leaguer now, and there's only one way a major leaguer settles things, with a bat and a ball. Here, I'll make the rules simple for you. I throw 10 pitches, and if you can get a clean hit off of even one of them, you win. Fair enough? Sounds pretty generous. I can close my eyes and swing randomly, and I'd probably still hit at least one. Not against my secret weapon. You can't swing all you want. You can't swing all you want against my twisted curve. You'll come up empty every time. Shit.
Yakuza.
130 kilometers an hour curveball? Oh god. Oh Jesus. Got him. What the? Looks like I win. You're really something, you know that? Most pros can't even sniff out that pitch, but here you are, whacking it around like it's a frickin' softball. Hey, Mike.
Yes.
Yes, Papa-san? Give me a ticket to Tibet. I gotta do some baseball soul searching. Looks like I gotta brace my inner curveball.
What?
What about your TV interview or the piece that you're going to appear in for that magazine? Cancel him. I mean it. Next time I see you, Kiryu-san, I'm gonna be a changed man. Don't you forget it. But I'm not gonna go shaking up my style because of one little loss. If anything, I just have to dive deeper into what I've already got going. Maybe my logic's not all there or whatever. but I'll show you I got the goods. Anytime you bring the most twisted curveball you can throw, and I'll still knock it straight back at you. Yeah, right. Later. Whew. Kazuma Kiryu-san, was it? That's me. Allow me to thank you. Baba-san has truthfully been in quite a massive slump lately. I can barely believe just how excited and full of energy he is now. It seems Baba-san really looks up to you. If you ever run into him again, I'm sure it would mean a lot to him if you gave him another run for his money. Please accept this as my thanks. You got a chunk of wood, sacred. Now then, I have a swath of angry journalists to call, so if you'll excuse me... Sure thing. Tell Baba to take care of himself. Alright, cool. Just gonna save. A little savey save. A little savey save that smells savey. First off, I want to see something. Okay. We have plenty of sub-stories. Plenty of sub-stories. Even though there's one, I have no idea how to continue. Oh, go away. Oh, perfect. Hope you enjoyed that, Deguchi. I like how the game didn't waste any time. They're like, alright, everybody's gonna have health. It's key to you. I should have known. I should have known. I should have known. Should have known. Don't care. Don't care. Nope. Should have known. 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 Anyway. Go to the dojo. I think I'll go to the dojo floor. My favorite disciple has finally returned. It's been quite a while. Yeah, looks like you're doing well as always. You left Kamurocho without saying goodbye again. I had to hear about the whole thing from someone else. I apologize, it wasn't to the best of times. Well, I'm happy to see you safe. By the way, Kiryu, have you been keeping up with your training? Well, I guess I haven't really been training as hard as I should recently. I thought so. You may be a master of the Komaki martial arts, but technique withers without daily practice. Unbelievable. And you haven't even bothered to update your blogs with all your revelations. Wait, you read my blog? Of course I do. What kind of master would I be if I didn't know where my beloved disciple discovers new techniques? I guess, but can you even use the internet? My apprentices keep bickering about how they could never get in touch with me, so I had to buy a cell phone. I even used it to text you earlier. You don't say. I assumed you had your apprentices do it for you. I'm going out of my way to operate these unfamiliar devices, so at least you could do is update that blog of yours. Okay, I'll update it if I see anything else. Good, I look forward to reading your blog. But enough about that. If you haven't been keeping up with your training, you should practice here. Practice? That's right. What you need now is not new techniques, but some strengthening your basics. I will revive that weakened, untrained body of yours by retraining you with the basics. Basics are the foundation of everything, I guess. Precisely. If you would like to practice here, I'll give you a helping hand. Tell me if you are interested. I'll do that. I'll come back when I have time. Good, I'll be waiting. Seems that Master Kumaki is looking forward to my blog. I better find some revelations and update it. Mac is probably going to email me now. Street level. Guess it's time to leave. Yeah, it's time to leave. Kiryu. That is exactly what I was waiting for. Mac. Okay, everybody, let's get that perfect shot. Looking for that perfect shot, then I got the newsletter for you. First up, we have a kidnapping in Kamurocho. An innocent child is in danger. The culprit has escaped to the rooftops. Best of luck to the sexy detective on his trail. We're gonna do that again? We're gonna do that again? Why again? Why is it happening again? Is it the same sexy cop? Is it gonna be the same skirt that distracts the man? What? But that was Akiyama. What? Why would it be my revelation? What do you mean? What? See if I can stay away from triggering this. Yes. Oops. Why is it randomly raining? There gonna be an explosion up there? Is this our explosion? That's not Gucci. Majima-san. Majima-san. Kiryu-chan. Hey, don't move. That's far enough. What happened here? They trapped me like a freaking rat. Guess I'm getting cropped out for a while. Who's behind this? Daigo. What? Daigo Dojima. But why would he? That's enough chit chat. You there, stay back. Unless you want to get hauled in too. Better hurry, Kiryu-chan. It's all one big spider web. The hit back in 85, the 10 billion yen. Even Yasuko-chan. What? If we don't do something, the Tojo's gonna bite the dust. Yasuko-chan's in danger too. This is on you. You're all we got. Fuck. Fuck. I didn't want to trigger that, by the way. I wanted to do something else. I wasn't expecting it to trigger. But that caught me off guard. Oh, of course it's the end of the chapter. Of course it's the end of the chapter. I wanted to do the sub-stories, but nope, accidentally walked too close to the main story, so hopefully we can get back to the sub-stories next time. But yeah, Majima's getting arrested, everybody's in danger, and the whole thing, the whole game is just a big spider web, and we gotta uncover it naturally as Kiryu. But yeah, that's almost 40 minutes, so good, that works. This has been part 31 of Yakuza 4. I'm probably going to film part 32 immediately anyway. But, yeah, I hope you enjoyed. If you liked the video, like the video. If you want to see more, like and subscribe. And I'll see you part 32.